Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you with Miss Wren at the Seeds of Transformation. It's Friday, the 24th. Yes. The moon is in Aries right now. It shifts into Taurus about 3:30 on the east coast of the U.S. And which will be good, which will feel good. Our emotions, our feelings, been very much on edge while the moon was in Aries, I think. And of course, it's always a fraught time. The holidays are here. People are rushing about to do the shopping. It's Black Friday, I guess. And then we have the stress of the holidays and everybody getting around the table. And then maybe you get along with your family. Maybe you always did until 2015 or 17 or 16. And now it's well, maybe you never really got along with your family, but you could tolerate it. The differences. But when that political bomb blew up, perhaps it's not as easy. So as much as we love the holidays and love the family and all that stuff, we have to admit it can be stressful. Today, we have a inconjunct between Mercury and Uranus. Mercury is a planet of communication. Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury, but Uranus is an energy that is sort of out of the box and can be a little bit inflammatory in its way. Trying to sort of initiate new things or introduce new ideas. Not everybody is going to be willing to hear what you have to say today, and they may chafe. So just be aware. Time will come when people will be more open to your ideas, and you can perfect them in the meantime. We also today have Mars moving into Sag. Actually, it already did. It did this morning. And again, when that Sag energy moves in after a month or a little bit longer of Scorpio energy, with the sun going through Scorpio, the inner planets will go through Scorpio when the sun goes through Scorpio, right around that time. And then every other year, Mars is traveling with the sun, and we know that Mars travels with the sun, is traveling with the sun right now. And just recently had a conjunction. We was on the 18th with Mars and the Sun at the 26th degree of Scorpio. So that really brings even more of that sort of Scorpio transformational energy. But Scorpio can also be some of the dark stuff, all the dark stuff coming in, revenge and eye for an eye and all that stuff can be very much a Scorpio energy, as well as it can be an Aries energy. And we have to remember that Aries, Chiron is in Aries right now. And so people are attempting to heal the wound of identity, but also acting from the wound of identity, right? And so it's a fraught time. And of course, Aries does rule guns as well and war. The Ishkabibbles. The last time Chiron was in Aries, it was the Vietnam War. So, when will they learn? When will they learn? Well, I guess people would learn. It's the people who are making the money on the weapons that don't want anybody to learn and like to keep us in fear. So we can keep that in mind. Now, you may not agree with me because Uranus is in conjunct Mercury, and you may chafe. So don't chafe. I mean, you can chafe. Chafe all you want, but no need to argue here. Enough of that on the outside. The other thing, so Mars in Sag, big picture. Sag knows what it knows and is willing to act on it. Now that's all well and good and necessary, but we have to remember that as a planet moves into Sag, it's going to square Saturn, and that's going to actually happen tomorrow. So don't be surprised if some of your great ideas and your perspectives come up against what might be termed as a reality check. Not that what you're thinking and your plans and all that aren't good. Saturn just stress tests everything. So Saturn will stress test. So with Mars and Sag, you might be, going on a long trip. Just make sure you check your oil and your tires and all the things that can be checked before you go on any kind of long journey. Because Saturn's around. And Saturn might say, no, you can't go. So just a thought. All right, so it's cold. I'm out here by myself because Charlie didn't want to come out. It was too cold. So the sun's coming up over the seats. It looks like a beautiful, clear, blue sky kind of late fall day. And we will be, I want you all to have a good one. Be careful out there with all that crazy shopping crap. Oh, did I say that? Did I say crap? Sorry. I personally am more into bespoke stuff because I feel like you put your energy into it, and even a small bespoke item means more than one with a lot of zeros at the end. But of course, I may not be. I'm sort of old and have plenty of stuff already. So, that might be my opinion. When I was a little kid, I probably didn't think that way, but, yeah. So, holidays are here. So, all right, guys, not much to see here. Michael, went through the garden here. I semi-fixed the fence. That was just me pushing it over. Now it kind of looks a little like, who's that? It's like a Dr. Seuss fence, Horton Hears a Who fence or something like that, or Nightmare Before Christmas fence. It's a little wanky, but such is life. All right, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. And I put out the tarot scopes for December if you're so inclined to check them out. Usually the first 20 minutes is astrology, and then the second is the reading and an oracle pull. And if you don't want to hear the astrology, which I know you guys do because, you're listening to me now, but if you're just interested in the reading, it is time-stamped, so you can go right to the reading. Or if you want to read, go back to the reading later in the month, you can just go to the timestamp, and there it is. All right, well, take care of yourselves, and much love. Namaste.